It's done.
And what's the verdict?
Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential change. Secondary process, scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along?
Maybe it's about the 4 of them. Not the marrows, including the Torres. Maybe it's physically about the women themselves, the goddesses.
Variables. Variables in the world. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be... Wait! I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living moon. We just made that assumption ourselves. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter, moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results!
I like how she's essentially just yelling at herself.
Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that 2 of them are dead.
So then that would be... Hold on. That would be canon, Columbina, and Luanatar? Maybe?
Redo the scan.
Maybe?
Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and remain alive. Why? Why is it still 3? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
Neither? Nice transitions.
So,
All the Luanatar is just
you
permanently
think that
present
the
now.
moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters.
Hey, we finally came to that conclusion. Go team!
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return. But we have no way of knowing how, when, or where this might happen.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long ago.
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left behind, as a sort of future waypoint.
A strange conclusion for you to have come to.
This could also explain why Luanatar is always by the traveler's side.
Yeah, I don't like that you're just arbitrarily coming to that conclusion. It's like we as a team needed to have that kind of knowledge so that we can get Columbina out of where she is. But there's no reason for us to have attained this knowledge. You haven't shown me how you figured this out. There's no reason for you to have figured this out. I don't like this. You know, Columbina earned that information. We haven't.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill to allow Columbina to return to the present.
Imbue Luanatar with a lot of Kuvaki?
The question is, what could they be?
Hello? Listen up! This is extremely important!
Sandrone frantically relays her great discovery. Next, Nefer and Nicole present their hypothesis. As this impossible mystery finally starts to unravel, everyone starts to remember what joy feels like.
Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, But she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Tevat's sky.
Truly amazing. Oh, I'm so delighted for her.
That's your reaction.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay? All of you had better keep trying to think of solutions.
The problem here is that everyone's focusing their attentions on Columbina and how to get her back, which is disappointing because I originally thought that Sandrone was the only one who could make the breakthrough about how to get rid of the Torde. Although in saying that though, I feel like Albedo and Durin and Hakai have come more to the conclusion of how to get rid of the Torde, even though they don't realize it, than Sandrone has. But I just feel like we're not getting any closer to the Torde angle. We're just focusing on getting Columbina back, but like, guys, you still got a big fucking problem.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar.
It's hard to believe that's what will happen in the distant future.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Tevat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Tevat.
There's no reason for you to have
It's
known
so
that.
lovely.
You guys didn't live
I
there.
always wanted to go down there and have some fun.
You guys must have had a pretty shitty life. Forever distant from those who worship you.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison? Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where we go, this space will eventually bring us back here.
I mean, it's a very nice ruin to be by. The plants are lovely.
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here, at the moment when Nibelung imprisoned us.
Because that's the moment of your beginning here in this space.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world?
They don't have access to those.
Sorry?
Yeah.
What are those?
Because they never had grounding in Tevat the way that you did.
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of my soul remains in reality.
Kuvaki. What is that?
Your ability, ma'am.
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nodcry, the land from which the moons arose.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Tevat you say is called Nodcry. But there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
I permit me to disagree.
What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki hyposelenia? Maybe if we see it, it'll make more sense.
Or does it just seem normal to them because it's all they've ever known?
Okay.
Isn't that just
Yeah.
your power?
It just seems normal to them.
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before we were imprisoned.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like us? This is so strange. Why would their reality differ so much from mine?
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
She needs to get her powers. So, yeah.
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need trilunar authority on par with that of our foe. You mean you'll need our power?
Yup.
This sounds extremely risky.
Time to leave this hellhole, ladies. Let's book it.
The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible.
Oh.
Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful process. And if anything goes wrong, it could tear you to pieces.
It could happen at any moment in the space anyway. You may as well just do it.
I know. but I'm willing to take that risk.
I mean, she's dead if you don't, as is everybody else.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison?
That's a problem for another day.
Niblin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war.
His war's been and gone, though. He's dead.
No moon
He
goddess
lost.
can leave this place alive.
But I have a Horcrux. It's gotta count for something, right?
What if I don't leave alive?
Again, Horcrux.
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help Columbina?
The Lunara is trying to communicate, but I don't understand. Can you maybe write? Are you literate?
Columbina, what do you need from us?
Oh, sad Lunara.
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message?
Moon?
You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes that we'd find it, do you?
Seems unlikely. Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like this.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reikir of Solnari, and with whom we celebrated Moon Prayer Night. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things, even our unique strengths and abilities. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago, what would she do? Oh,
Hi, Lunara.
Traveler. You once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luanatar was born. What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world, but for some other purpose? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her.
Oh. You gonna go use your little chessboard again?
Oh, yeah. Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart.
That could be interesting.
Never, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar,
Oh yeah, her eyes.
your eyes, they'll...
Oh.
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. Looking this far back into the past.
Sindrine? I need someone who does it. Faye! Flins, you're up.
It'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance. This is the only way.
Look, you either take something that's not human
Boss.
or something that's not human.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda? The day I lose my sight, the Curatorium of Secrets will be yours to run.
But
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehoda. Promise me.
Yes, Boss Neff. I promise.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long.
Then at least let me take some precautions on your behalf. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office every day and make sure you're well looked after.
That's a long way to travel daily.
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
As if I could ever scare you. I'll assume you're just joking to calm your nerves.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
All done.
Good. Now give me some space.
It's a small room. You can't get any more than you've got.
Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
you're the one that looks terrified.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the soul-surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back. But I will need my sister's help. Time to go talk it over with them.
Individually? Okay. Well, actually, Canon doesn't want to speak to us, apparently. Sonnet!
Have you decided what to do?
Sorry about this. I kind of went past you. This is super awkward.
I hope it's not too dangerous. You really scared me when you said that thing about not leaving here alive. Come on, let's go find the other two.
What do you mean find them? They're right there. They are literally in visual range, ma'am. I like the back of your dress, though. Actually, this is a fantastic opportunity. Let's look at the back of all your dresses. So the back of your dress is like the front of your dress, only the front of your dress is at foot length so you don't trip over it, and your back is more train-like. Love it. I still think yours is the prettiest. You're so pretty. Can I be like you when I grow up?
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears. What do you propose?
Yeah, the backs of all your dresses are different as well. I don't know, I still kind of like Cannon's. I kind of do. I don't like her headdress. Reminds me too much of Layla. Layla? Or Mona? Nah, Layla. But, dude, could you walk any fucking slower? Jesus Christ, I'm starting without you.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us, how do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment, and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends.
How are you going to take the power with you, though?
What?
The authority.
What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn?
Horcrux.
And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them?
No, that won't happen.
Come again?
They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this?
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
Yeah, that's not the best idea.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is there. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my presence.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible?
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry.
That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future.
She becomes Kuvaki. That's why the Kuvaki moonlight has completely pervaded the entirety of Notcry by today's time. Ha! Righto, and it has so much time to cultivate inside the land.
However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this. So I'm humbly asking for your assistance.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here in this dungeon? Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Aww. It's so sweet. She's been accepted by the other moons. Something she could only ever have dreamt of.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Getting nagged by 2 older sisters all the time. Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return to your world, too. How could I say no to that? Sonnet.
Cannon?
Come on, Cannon.
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours, and it remains intact.
Oh, no, please. Don't misunderstand me, Columbina. I was just thinking back on the years that the 3 of us once spent together. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frost Moon Scions, your lovely, kindly friends. For the 3 of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat, it is a great relief to know that the people of this world live in such an abundant future. If your plan can save them, and save Notcry, I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the 3 of us have been together since the day we were born.
I can finally see her
I
hair.
could never abandon them to live on alone without
I
them.
could finally see she has a bun underneath the headdress. I had been wondering where the rest of her hair was and what it looked like.
Cannon.
Yeah, there, so you can see it now.
Still, I do have one question I would like to ask you before we proceed.
Her eyes are still so pretty.
Certainly. What is it?
Why is the moon pixelated? That's just cheap.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Right? I've been wanting to know that since the beginning of when we've seen her. She clearly has vision because her eyes opened during her burst.
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude. There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but lies and falsehoods. I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home.
Because eyes are the windows to the soul?
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and precious things, like the smiles on your friends' faces. Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes, take a look at the world around you, and see your friends.
I appreciate the advice, but if she just whips off her blindfold, she's going to be blinded by light because her eyes have not seen in a very long time / at all. So her eyes aren't going to function well for a while.
I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long to return, but that is your true home.
Yeah, Teyvat. Teyvat is your home. Stop longing for your false moon. Well, actually, your moon's true. It's false sky. You got to get through to get there.
Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya, Sonnet, you too.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go. Let's do some mystical moon shit. I'm here for it.
We once were the songs sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and you arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies have faded, and your truth must endure.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
Ooh, so your tattoos were your authority.
Is it done?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all 3 moons to Columbina Hyposelenia. From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Aw, I like a little moon. I kind of prefer her silver moon compared to their gold. I like
Thank
silver
you.
better than gold.
Thank you, my sisters.
I said
Now
F.
go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
She's just gonna low-key commit suicide over the side here. Just spread her body across Nogcry and let her soul remain here momentarily. This is gonna be grim.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the 3 moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance will still take place.
But her power of the power of the 3 moons, though, will her body put it into Nogcry, or is that just Kuvaki in general?
I understand.
Although, won't this mean that the false sky will stop rejecting her?
Sisters.
Or Teyvat will stop rejecting her because of
Body.
it.
It feels...
Bye, ladies.
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak.
Come on, you knew that was going to happen.
It's
Don't
okay,
pretend you
Sonnet.
didn't.
The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way.
Must be quite scary.
We have one final request, Columbina. Could you use the 3 moons' power to send us back into the real world?
But you would go back to the same moment when Nibelung cast you out of it, no?
Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to
Hey.
hold us further.
That is true, because it was withholding, like, divinity and whatnot, but you don't have that.
It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only place we ever called home.
Of course. Gladly. Sonnet.
I guess we don't see them fade away, because they won't be here.
Yes. Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment? Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
Aww.
No, Hypo... Thank you.
That's how you choose to shorten her name? It should be Selenia.
I'm okay. I'm not afraid.
Of course you
long
are.
as my sisters are with me.
And there's nothing wrong with being
I
afraid
won't
of
be
death.
afraid. It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Bye. Aww.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body too. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nodcry company through the long years ahead. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me. My body, answering the call of my soul. And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul, which I am about to leave here to guide me. O power Trilune, eternal moonlight, I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.